And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monday Night Fun Night live stream. We've got Camino for Life, Matt, our favorite brothers. We got Polar Bear Ed, another one. I've got Go Karts and Golf Fishing with Nate and the boys. We got Johnny and Trevor over there as well. So we're still waiting on people to filter in. Still waiting to get things working in the background, but we're going to be live. So have a good time.
We are live, not Memorex.
I'm on the charge.
There's Electrifying Johnny. I see him in the chat. Hi, Johnny. Go Kurt's Motorcycles, Miss Kathy Durbin, Miss Peeper Dawn.
I'm probably going to be in trouble. I'm supposed to be heading home. I'm charging the battery as I took all the juice out of it this morning on the way to work with no alternator.
I'm just glad that car's running, Matt. That thing's sounding great. It's running great, smooth, no misses or vibrations or whatever. So.
It's doing good.
Hey, Matt, just run it in second gear and bring the RPMs up. It'll charge that battery real quick. Drive it home.
Well, I'm trying just not to burn that new alternator up that I just learned my lesson on. Other than that,
you're probably pick the front wheels off the ground.
Yeah, take the time and charge that battery, man.
I'm here. I'm just roaming around.
Hello, all the new people coming into the chat. Thank you for stopping by. There's Brother Lucky. I caught a little bit of Lucky's live stream this morning. He was supervising.
Yeah.
I didn't catch any of that. I got to read it. There was a lot of stuff going on today, but I will get there and check Lucky's live stream out.
Hey, Fotia. Long time no see, man.
That was easy.
Lucky, it was good to see you back in your natural element there, buddy. Back in the garage, man.
Absolutely. You know, he's been a busy man, and things are going as well as can be expected with this broken ankle. But there's a lot of good things that seem to be going on in our community, and I'm happy to see it.
Yep.
I think Royce the Boy had his first official monetized live stream today, which is super cool.
Yeah, he said something about live stream the other day. He got his hours in already. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Him and Nick and a lot of the community members have been working real hard. I know Lucky's still working on his hours. He's getting pretty close. It's going to be awesome.
Look what Trevor got.
So that looks like a new toy.
Holy snapper.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brand spanking new.
Unfortunately, it's a cup yet, but it's not as bad as it seems.
Easy, Johnny.
They're watching you, boy.
I'll tell you what, it's simple. It's really simple, which means less to break, you know. It's got a solid frame all the way back. It's got LED headlights.
Is that the commercial grade, Trevor?
Yes. The ZT1.
Yeah, those are nice. I looked at those.
It was a little weird when it first came out the shop. Obviously, being fresh start, it was making a lot of noise through the hydros, but it evened itself out. I don't know if you saw the other mower. I got the stand-up Gravely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I like the way that one cuts better, but this one's pretty nice too.
Yeah, them stand-ups are nice, but after a while, bouncing around on them, it gets to your knees.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't too bad. It handles the hills a lot better. This thing scares me on any kind of hill.
Because you're sitting down.
Yeah, you're in it. There's no bailing.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're the highest point on it.
Right.
There's been fellas out here mowing around ponds, Ed.
Slide right into the pond.
They slide into the pond like a dude died. The mower, he
Yeah.
slid into the pond and the mower rolled over on top of him and he drowned.
Yeah, I've heard of that. We've got a couple catch basins here that the guys mow around, and I've actually taken our wheel loader up and tied strap off to it so they could actually get down, and drive alongside of them, so they could mow down further with it without having to weed eat it.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's what I can do with the stand up. I can get it to where I'm close to or anything like that, to where I pretty much only have to weed eat like 2 feet. With this, I'm weed eating like 10 feet because it just wants to slide. I can't throw my weight on it like I can with the stand up. I like the grip. Yeah, it's nice. I like this one better than the Gravely sit down that I used, I think. The only thing that I would add to it, if anything, would be armrest.
Yeah, don't have no armrest.
It helps a lot with controlling it when you're going through like freshly sodded areas and stuff and it's super bumpy.
It's got a little toe hitch thing.
Hey, Nate.
It's super quiet.
You there?
We see you, Matt.
This one's for you.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's doing a pour now. Can't see it, but we can hear it. Oh, now we can see it.
Yeah, baby.
You guys in.
This is my kind of video.
Shop burnouts are always good.
The Camino.
Oh, lit.
Gee, mister, you're really strong.
You can't do that with the Gravely.
Yeah, you can't do that with a Gravely. Johnny, that's your broke wrist. Stop. No.
Let's see.
I'll knock you, boy. El Camino. Captain Jerk in there yet? I'm not watching the chat. That's roadkills.
Hey,
We're
Boneyard.
on great channels. Oh my.
Well, that'll probably be
Making tracks. Oh yeah, this one.
I like that. That's a lot nicer.
What?
What?
Y'all say something to me?
What happened?
Yeah, the way that
Welcome to my world.
a lot nicer than what it is in the Gravely. Yeah, they just have the Gravely. I can't breathe.
All them stickers, Nate's gonna add 100 horsepower to that goat cart, man.
Well, I got something for that go-kart this weekend coming up too. I might shoot a little video. I need another side panel. I need the other side. The other side's still naked. got this too. That's 58, and I want to say that there's like a 72 on it. So top end, here I come.
You may have to make a pusher cart to get it up to speed to get it to take off.
Don't say that.
What?
It's not that bad right now. It takes off no problem. But it's so low to the ground. Like I took out one of the little reflector things in the road the other day. You know the little reflectors in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Johnny said it. Johnny said when I went over it, it went flying. I almost got chased by the cops. We saw the cops while I was out riding it. He didn't want none of that.
Hey Ed, can you do the weekly calendar of all the live streams, brother? Portillo wants to know what channels are on, what nights and what time and all that.
All right, we'll start with today, which is kind of an open day. Either Stacy or Junkyard or somebody jumps in and fills in for the day on Monday. Tuesday will be El Camino for Life. Wednesday is Go Karts Going Fishing, Mr. Nate. Thursday is Tractor 5474, Jay, but he is in the hospital right now. We're hoping he'll be out by this Thursday. If not, somebody will fill in for him. Friday is the circus, what's known as Twisted Or Racing. Saturday is BS Small Engines. And Mr. Horse does a live stream sometimes on Friday nights before Stacy. And Sunday is kind of another fill-in day. I do one, or Junkyard's Garage does one, or Stacy will do one. Once Dave gets done with his wedding stuff, I think him and Stacy are going to split either Sundays or Friday nights. So just about every night of the week you can catch one of us on here, but it's usually the whole family, just whoever's hosting. So, hey, Nacho Dad, I seen Sam's Garage slip in there. Oh, Boneyard's in there too. Hey, Boneyard.
Not just that Garage, Amy, lots of great people in the chat. And Portilla, if there's ever any question, you can always just leave a comment on somebody's video, or you can email smallenginenation@gmail.com
Right.
and request more information if you can, brother.
Oh Lord, Johnny's gonna break it.
No, not already.
Johnny's gonna break the frame in half.
Maybe next year. Stand up, Billy.
Hey, Trevor, have you had that zero turn up on one wheel yet?
One wheel.
Yeah. I've been a pretty safe driver.
Well, we got some hustlers, the Super Z's at work. And I seen one of our guys put it up on one wheel.
Yeah.
I'm a Gravely guy.
I'm a Gravely guy too, and a John Deere guy too. I did both.
You ever rode on a John Deere zero turn?
Yeah.
I don't like
There's
it. We broke a John Deere zero
I'm
turn
a
in
bad
half.
boy guy. I like my bad boy more.
I like the bad boys, but I've really fell in love with those hustlers.
I kind of feel like it's almost like whatever you start off with, you fall in love with that one first. You know what I
I
mean?
am a Gravely too.
Yeah.
Everybody badmouthed Cub Cadet, and then when I went there, this or a Toro time cut. So I sat on both of them. The Toro was nice with the armrest, but it looked like a toy basically compared to this one. So.
Right. What would you have taken? The Toro? or the Cub?
Cub.
Yeah, it was like a $400 difference. It wasn't like it's a big difference.
So the Toro was $400 cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it wasn't as beefy as
And
this one.
half the horsepower less. Than
Right.
it was.
But it's got a Kawasaki on it.
And yeah, Trevor's right. Them Toros look like toys, and they feel like toys when you're riding them.
Yeah, like a country clipper. That's about what the Toro looks like.
I mean, unless you get into the big commercial ones, you know, which, you know.
Well, no, like when I was mowing, I could feel it. It just bounced around a lot.
I'll stick to my 15-year-old yard machine. Whatever. She mows like a champ. It mows going up my hill over there. It'll mow going up that hill. Briggs power, baby.
I'll stick to my 1960 something Cub Cadet.
I still got my Sears on backup if I get desperate.
Hey, West Virginia hillbilly, what's happening?
Give y'all something different to look at for a second.
Night, Lucky. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Shanna.
Zap yourself. Dabbing dinosaur.
If you guys are into Facebook, West Virginia Hillbilly, our Facebook page for the Small Engine Nation, he's got a lot of good posts on there all the time. A lot of great people on that group page. You might check that out.
Yep, I check that out every couple of days or so.
Put it closer so they can hear it zap.
Stick your tongue on it, Johnny.
Nope.
Hey,
Oh,
Nate,
come on, Johnny.
Satan
Come
couldn't
on.
get to the garage.
Johnny, come on.
Nope.
Do your nose.
Change the batteries.
I double dog dare you.
Because it's still that.
To lick it? You got don't do it to me. Do it in front of the camera if you're gonna do it.
Wet your finger first.
Yeah, lick
Oh, come on, Johnny.
your ear.
Johnny, if I was you, I'd stick my tongue on it.
Yeah. Do your ear. I'm scared. I'd be scared too.
Oh, come on, Johnny. Just stick your tongue out, stick that sucker on there.
You want to help me put exhaust on the John Deere?
I'll give you $5. Hold on, put it right. You gotta come right here to go do it. If I'm gonna help you put the exhaust on the John Deere?
Yeah.
All right, I'll help you. I'll help you. Oh!
Oh. Whew. That one, guys.
Oh.
Hey, Nate, I think you're going to have to take that thing away from him. He's going to hurt himself.
It's weak, man. It's not that bad. They can't see that. Whoa! It's just like air. Hold on. Wait. All right. Oh, that was coming hot. It started to get hot. Ow! Damn, that one hurt.
Being a landscaper, my hands are all calluses, so I didn't feel anything.
That one actually hurt. Like I felt that one. Hey, hold on. Your knee? That's weak. Do your nose.
Come on.
But it's not-
I already did both.
That's weak. Your finger actually hurts though.
Got to cinch some hair there, Johnny. I'm glad I had my camera shut off whenever Johnny did his tongue. You guys will see a fat guy choking to death. Whew. So, well, hey, Harold. Didn't see you slip in, buddy. Hi, Harold. How you doing? Harold ain't doing nothing to that boy that he don't want to do himself. Get your mic shut off.
Johnny said, "When do you want me to bring John Deere over?" The deal was, if he did it to his tongue, I'd help him with the exhaust on his John Deere. So immediately after he sits down, "When do you want me to bring the John Deere over?" My finger, man, like that hurt my finger.
Yeah, no, mine too.
That thing's got a little kick
Thanks for
to it.
stepping in, Shanna.
Johnny, be good. That was
What?
somebody's laughing at you.
Hey.
West Virginia hillbilly off-roading's laughing at you. That's what Johnny's good for. I tell you, he's good for a damn laugh. Nah, he's a good helper around the shop too. He helped me all this weekend and last weekend. We cleaned shop and he helped. All we did was like organize all the shelves and everything, and he was here for the whole thing.
And fishing.
I'm so proud of you.
West Virginia off-road.
Yeah, I subscribe to you.
Send Johnny up this way. My garage needs organized something awful.
No, I did all the organizing. I'd hand him, like, if I needed like something done, I'd hand it to him and he'd do it for me. I did 90% of it, but when I needed something small done, I'd hand it to him and he'd do it. And then he helped me get the body onto the go-kart too, because we had to lift it up on that. I couldn't do that by myself. He helped me get it up there and bolt it down and all that. He's a good helper, man.
Johnny's a great guy.
And he's always like every day.
He's
Like,
an awesome
if I
guy.
want to work,
Awesome guy.
if I want to work out in the shop, every day he texts me at about 5:30. He knows I done woke up from my nap. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm relaxing today. Let's do something. We'll come out in the garage and do something." He's always down. He's back working again now too. Because he was down when he broke his wrist.
Yep.
From riding a mini bike.
Now back up where the day you're down.
Hey, Nate.
Like full time, I got.
Hey, Harry, how you doing?
That's why I probably would.
Hey, Nate.
Well, full
Well,
time.
he is wanting to know what your opinion is on closing cameras latest build.
Say again?
My buddy, the winter.
Giant hump.
Botia is asking what your opinion is on the Cars and Cameras latest motor cart build, cross cart build.
My opinion, they finally did get a roll cage on it. I don't know if y'all seen that, but that was my stickler, whatever. I don't like the tires; they're way too small, but it does seem kind of janky for how much power it has. Honestly, I mean, what they use? I don't know if they use thin wall EMT or what, but.
Yeah.
But I mean, and then I think about this though.
Redbeard.
I think about this though, because we put 1,000 horsepower airplane motors strapped to a hull made out of fiberglass that weighs about 100 pounds, made out of EMT. You know, the whole framing of these airboats that we build around here, all made of EMT, and they're holding up a 400-pound airplane motor with 1,000 horsepower, and they're holding together just fine. You know what I mean? There ain't much to those airboats. So, and then, you know, like in an accident situation, they'd probably get hurt. If they were to hit something at 70 mile an hour, like a tree, that thing would fold up like a tin can, I promise you. But it's cool for what it is, but I wouldn't be driving it around trees or anything. I'd make sure I was in an open field.
So that's just it. They
I
need
saw
to
Red
gear.
Beard's garage cross cart today, and he it's done quite a bit of work to that as well. They've got it on the ground finally. I noticed.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm pretty impressed with Redbeard's build, man. I mean, it's decent. I ain't gonna lie. Him and Rather Be Weldon need to get together and do a trail ride together. That'd be sick. But everybody's saying it though. Redbeard's, they want to say it's underpowered because it's a 670. It's modded.
It's got an alternator putting extra.
It's gonna have an alternator on it now too. So I don't know. I don't know if that thing's gonna be powerful enough to push that buggy like he wants it to.
Yeah, but I think he's going to gear his more for off-roading, not for speed. So I think that 670 modded will be just fine.
You think it'll have enough torque?
Yeah. He's gonna like stage 4 that thing, so he should have plenty of torque and everything.
That's gonna be upwards of 80 horsepower, ain't it?
Yes.
That's insane. 80 horsepower out of it.
It's like cars and cameras. My opinion, they need to gear it down, get it away from that 70 mile an hour mark, you know, and put a little bigger tires on it, because that thing ain't going to be no good off road.
I still think it won't be that unless they put really tall tires on it. I don't think it'll ever be really good off road because it has the Mazda Miata suspension under the rear end.
Right.
I mean, you're only going to get a foot of travel top unless you make really long swing arms. I mean, I don't know.
You know, I think they're building it for more on road. I mean, they've taken it off road, but I think they built it more for an on road type buggy.
If you didn't kill mosquitoes. Yeah, I agree. Like for on road, it'd probably be it's perfect the way it is probably, but I still don't like them small tires.
No, they need to up the tire size just a hair. Get a little bit more ground clearance.
But then you look at Rather Be Weldon's and it almost seems to be underpowered. And how much horsepower is that thing got? Like over 100? No, it's not 1,000 horsepower. It's 1,000 cc.
So it's probably like 150.
Like
I
150
think it's right
horsepower.
around 180 horse. Probably right around 180, 190 horse. But you know, the thing that I will give all of them is the creativity. They're not afraid to put them out there and try.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? We're building stuff in our garage. You know, we ain't no master fabricators. Same goes for Cars and Cameras, Redbeard. The only one I'd consider a master fabricator would be freaking Rather Be Weldon. That dude's got some skills. I ain't gonna lie. But we're all just playing around in our garages here.
Yep.
You got it here, Trevor?
We'll be in.
I also like the fact that they've all incorporated a lot of safety gear into all those cross carts. You know, they've got 5-point harnesses or 4-point harnesses. They've got helmets. They're all smart. They ride with protective gear. So, I mean, that's probably more important than anything else.
not your last one.
I don't need 3.
Hey, Rusted. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
That's true. But the Grind Hard Plumbing does do a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, look at that horsepower to weight ratio they got going on. I mean, there ain't nothing about that thing that's safe. But fun? Oh, yeah.
I wish I would have that much big like.
I tell you what, we got Sammy in the chat. And if you guys haven't checked out Sam's garage, that guy right there can build some stuff that would make your head spin. You know, he's got a go-kart that you can get on, and he can remote control that thing. It's unreal. You ride on a go-kart it's got a 212 Predator on it with the remote control.
Yeah. Even Sam's little off-road cart thing he has, it's beating that 420 hands down. That was what? That was the smaller 212 beating the 420. I believe that's what it was. He was tearing that.
Sammy's doing an awesome job with his carts over there, and he can't get enough of them to work on.
And some of them little razor carts, man, them little 50cc things, dude, them things scare me for what he does. What
I'm telling you. And Sam, he's got more energy than about 6 guys. He's all over the map. I love Sammy to death.
Hey, put Sam and Johnny in a garage together. Watch out, man.
I tell you what, if you could get Jay, Sammy, Johnny, Nate, and Matt in a garage with unlimited supplies, somebody's going to come out of there on a rocket.
Dude, they come out of there with like Mad Max machines, man.
And if you put Junkyard's garage in the mix of that, holy snap.
They'd have a
I'm
fire-breathing
working
drag racing.
I'm working on my Mad Max mobile over there. Ed's already put in on that.
Yeah.
I just took a break. I'm building up some parts and everything, and then I'm going to freaking go crazy on her again. The hardest part I'm trying to figure out right now on the go-kart is the pedals.
I tell you what, Boneyard, you may not have a lot of energy, but love your videos because you do a lot of good detailed video work. I always go watching your videos.
Bubble wrap. Paper.
Yeah, that would be the small bubble wrap and the big bubble, followed by foam padding, and last but not least, some of that expanding foam spray to make a full-on protective body roll suit.
Just stuff the dyno suit full of bubble wrap. There you go.
I don't know. You put the dyno suit full of expanding foam, and I don't think you could get hurt in that thing.
Yeah, but the expanding foam you wouldn't be able to bend. At least the bubble wrap you could bend. Oh.
There you go. People said to packing peanuts.
Yeah. Oh,
you know, if you had packing peanuts back around, you'd probably end up eating half of them. They'd be tasty.
Yummy. Can we use this orange circus peanuts? At least they taste good going down. Oh. Yeah, unlimited time and unlimited resources. There would be some awesome stuff coming out.
It definitely would
Yep.
have some laughs and good times, without a doubt.
Right. No, Boneyard, I haven't caught it yet, man. I barely had time to catch this live stream. If it wouldn't been for the
I did get that video. There's a lot of nice vehicles in that one, but what I liked even better than that was it putting the turn signals and the driving lights on his brother's Goldwing. That looked amazing and great lighting to go with it. Smile, Johnny, you're on camera. I can't believe it's already dark there. Good night.
It's dark here too.
If you look close enough, you'll see it spark too sometimes.
We all know what to get Johnny for Christmas: batteries for his electric fly swatter.
Hey, Robert, I don't know if anybody else watched Boneyard's airplane tugger video, but that high octane fuel does have its benefits of keeping the inside of that engine pretty clean.
Yeah, that was a
And
really
yes,
good
Breezy,
video.
What?
The video.
yes,
of the,
Breezy, low lid would fit in that mix real well
airplane
too. Low lid and hot rod Jim, they would both be definitely good assets to have in a fabrication shop.
Speaking of Hot Rod, has anybody talked to him lately? Is he still pounding out the hours at work?
He's working real hard to try to get the hours in at work while he can to try to get into a bigger house. He's been,
Right.
expecting a boy here pretty quick. So he's trying to do everything he can to try to get them moved into a place with a little bit more room.
Yeah, I knew he was working a bunch of hours and stuff to get moved up to that bigger house and stuff. I just didn't know if anybody had talked to him, see how he's doing, see if he's all right.
That'd be cool, Boneyard. Run some of that airplane fuel on one of them garden tractors that you got. I bet that thing would send off like a rocket.
Johnny's leaving, guys.
They're gonna tell you about his hook fair today.
Take
Oh,
care,
they all
Johnny.
know. They all know about my hook in my finger. Let me tell you guys, that freaking hurt.
Good night, honey. Thanks for dropping in.
Where'd it go?
Bye. See ya.
See that spot right there in my knuckle? That's where the hook went in. You talk about hurting.
Hey, Tater, this isn't Busted Knuckle Ranch, brother.
Johnny had to pull it out with a pair of pliers.
Well, at least he didn't try to flay you. Uh,
Is that one of those dinosaurs there, Tater?
Johnny.
I found this when I was looking for AA batteries for the Zapper today. I don't know where it came from. I just thought it was cool.
hey, welcome back to the chat, Matt. Hey, that rhymed. I'm a poet and didn't know it.
Well, welcome back, Matt.
Guys, I got to split. Dinner time.
What are we having tonight, Nate?
Air fried
Spaghettis.
chicken.
Spaghettis.
Spaghettis. Oh my, that sounds good. What time we eating?
Y'all better stay tuned to my channel because this weekend I got a special guest. The person that we're on their stream right now.
That's gonna be great.
We'll be there.
Only thing that make it better is if Tractor Jay. Only thing that make it better is if Jay and Matt and Craig were here with us and everybody else, Ned.
Someday
Because
we'll
I
get
love my
together.
small
I don't know if
education.
They all look at the same place.
Oh, we'll all curl up. We'll be fine. It's only platonic.
We only did it for the cold.
I'm out.
Did it for the cookie. For the cookie. For the cookie.
Night, Nate, Johnny,
Small
everybody.
Engine Nation out. Small Engine Nation out. Love you guys.
Go karts and gone fishing, Nation. Thank you for dropping in, Nate. Enjoy your dinner. Tell the Karts family hello.
This has been a great live stream, man.
Getting close to that working hour, isn't it?
I got about 45 minutes before I hit the hay. My cat is going nuts here. Oh. Fatia, we're using StreamYard. See, I'm not far from Parkersburg. A couple hours or so. I'm pretty close to the Ohio-Pennsylvania line. About an hour and a half from there. I can be in Pittsburgh in 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the Royal Purple fuel additive. I know a lot of people like the Royal Purple stuff, but I've never used it, Robert.
Yeah, Horace, I like the Lucas stuff, and I've been reading some up on the Marvel's Mystery Oil. It's supposed to be some pretty good stuff for cleaning out the carbon and stuff on them. Now, if I'm cleaning carbon out of engine or off engine parts while it's disassembled, I use Seafoam.
I've heard of people spraying water into the intake while an engine's running to clean it out, but I don't know if I would want to necessarily try that on a small engine.
Oh, at work, I've used Seafoam sucked in through a vacuum line on a motor. My advice is do it outside. You will smoke yourself out. Jay, hey, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping, man. We're just talking about see where if anybody'd seen you.
Heck yeah, I hope he's having a good day. You know, been thinking
Yeah.
about him all day. Haven't heard about him.
Nate Boneyard, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
I'm hoping he's able to get some rest today and that he's feeling better. Sam, on that 212, I would run straight 30 weight non-detergent oil. My preference is Valvoline, but you know, as long as it's non-detergent 30 weight, I think you should be fine.
Yeah, I would run a 30 or 40 weight straight, like Craig said, non-detergent. Just keep an eye on it, keep it changed.
Ouch. I hate PICC lines, Jay.
Yeah, ouch, definitely. All right, West Virginia, thanks for stopping in, buddy. We'll catch you on Facebook and stuff and on here sometimes. Yeah, the only issue I have with using water in an engine to bust up that carbon is that's what it does. It busts it up into chunks, and carbon is very hard, as you know, and that stuff can get in there and do some damage, actually, where the marbles and sea foams actually dissolve it and make it into smaller particles that can be exhaled.
Yeah, that's what I said. You know, automotive mechanics will put water in the intake or in the carburetor and it'll blow it right out the exhaust. But I don't know about a small engine. I don't know if I'd go that route. They make a fogging seafoam spray, and you put the seafoam in the gas tank and in the engine oil, and then fog the engine out, let it sit for 30 minutes and start it back up. And usually that will clean the inside of the engine out completely.
Yeah. Like I said, on the old V8s, before they put the evap systems and all that kind of stuff on, we used to pull a vacuum line off and suck it into the carburetor that way to fog them. And like I said, doing it that way, do it outside because you will smoke your garage completely full and you don't have to worry about shutting the motor off. It will actually kill it.
Yes, we have grown a lot, Sam. There's a ton of people, and we're adding more people all the time. We're in all kinds of areas of the world. It's been pretty amazing to see how this thing has taken off.
Yes, it's grown by leaps and bounds, and we got a great group of people from all over the world.
Not only that, but we've been tied up with a lot of partner communities that are outstanding people as well. The redneck community, the ladies and gentlemen of the round table, farm all fanatics community. We've got people that are in logging and outdoor communities. We've got the coin community. We've got the metal fabricator community. people, automotive people, tool people, all kinds of communities that support us on a regular basis, and it's outstanding. And everybody seems to be having a good time with it.
Yep. Yep. That's one thing nice about about being intertwined with all those communities. No matter what you have questions on or want to learn something on, there's always somebody that can point you in the right direction or can help you, help you out.
Absolutely.
And we're glad to have you.
And we've also helped a lot of other communities figure out how to expand and create their own family environment. And I hear it all the time that the people are grateful for us setting a great example on how to be a decent community and how to interact with people.
Right. It's just a matter of treating people the way you want to be treated. That's all.
And I left out the crafting community and the pepper community and so many others. There are so many great people on YouTube that it's unreal when we can get a group of people together, what they can accomplish. And I enjoy it. It's a nice breakaway from my daily stuff. And I know that other people have the same thoughts and whatnot. So,
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, not everything's my cup of tea, but I'll check out videos on stuff because there's stuff that I'm interested in, but I don't do it. Good example, Miss Kathy's soap. That is cool as heck, man. Making that from scratch. Looks delicious though, too, by the way. She needs to start making some candy that looks like that, but that's another story. So, but yeah,
yeah, it's a good thing that I don't eat fudge, because if she made fudge like that, it would be unreal. The amount of people would be lining up around the corner to get some.
heck yeah. I've known people that have made soap in the past, but theirs were just plain blocks, cut into little chunks, and here you go. But hers actually looks good, and I'm sure of it being lavender, it smells really great.
Yeah, we have a wonderful lavender smell throughout our house right now. And Sam, as far as editing videos, that's something that's just an acquired skill. The more that you do it, the better you'll get at it. And put it out anyway. Even if you're not happy with the video, people are going to tune in and check it out.
Yep. What software are you using right now, Sam, to edit on?
I tell you what, I even enjoy the outdoor stuff that Sam and Nate and a lot of the other guys do when they're out fishing and whatnot. It's nice to see some relaxing family time videos in the mix of all the small engine stuff.
Oh yeah, I used to be into fishing like a lot, but just time restraints and stuff with me. I don't have time to do it anymore. I actually used to really enjoy it. It's great to watch Nate go out there, Nate and Johnny, and just hang out and catch some fish.
Not only that, but they're having a good time with it. It's relaxing to see people having a good time.
Right.
And Sammy, your wife is awesome. You need to
Yes,
get
she
her
is.
more video stuff with you because we enjoy her just as much as we do you. And those babies are unreal.
I enjoy Sam's wife's comments sometimes. Like he's gonna kill himself, and he's nuts, and very supportive. But
Jay, you just do all kinds of cool stuff, man. I can't wait for you to get back home and to get to feeling better, brother.
yeah, I'm looking forward to some of them hunt camp videos from Jay. He keeps talking about going up to the hunt camp and working and doing this and doing that. I can't wait to see some videos from that someday.
Yeah, I tell you what, this summer's been brutal to a lot of people. Being extreme temperatures and rain and everything that's been going on, it's been unreal. But I look to see a lot of exciting stuff coming out in the fall and early winter. And, the winter time will be probably ganged up and bundled up in here enjoying each other. So it'll be a good time.
Well, I'm going to actually talk with my buddy Mark. Hopefully in another week or so, maybe less, we're going to start putting his big engine together, and I'm going to see if he's going to be okay with me videotaping it. Some of the non-crucial parts, I know there's some stuff that I won't put out on video of it just because.
Yeah, proprietary information. You don't want that floating around too much. But, the shop time and that kind of stuff is always entertaining to watch.
Right. I'd put out a fishing video, but y'all just would sit there and watch my bobber float in the water.
It'd be better than my fishing video. I throw the whole rod in the water.
I've got 2 big tackle boxes full of stuff, and I swear I could put every lure I have on there, and I might catch a bluegill. And now that my buddy Mark and his wife Sandy are getting a little more comfortable with having the camera around, and that everybody else is too, we're going to try to get some more behind the scenes in the pit, us just hanging out, videos. We're there 6-7 hours sometimes, and you see 15-20 minutes of pulling, and a lot of times we're cutting up in the pits and stuff like that. And like I said, everybody's getting more comfortable with the camera. So
Well, that's not true, wife. I might take you fishing. I just won't be doing any of the fishing.
like I said, Craig, you can fish. It's just a matter of catching them. Just tie your bobber on you out there. I'm fishing.
I don't mind sitting on the bank. I just don't really have any desire to fish. And I know that sounds strange, but it's not my thing. I did it when I was little. My dad used to get mad at me because I just wanted to cast and reel, cast and reel, cast and reel. That was the kind of fishing I wanted to do, and it doesn't work that way for most people.
True, Rusty.
Right.
True.
Anytime you're outdoors and you can enjoy just the quiet surroundings is a good time.
Yeah.
See, Horse likes to do everything. That kid's always doing something. He's a workaholic.
Multi-talented workaholic. He restores them tractors. He's building that rat rod tractor. He does woodworking. Does the work on the old Maytag engines and stuff, and that's very rare nowadays in a young man. You know.
Yeah, one of the things I like is that he's very, very into the historical things, which is amazing for somebody of his age to want to be involved and learn and go back to the things of the past. That will take him a long ways in the future.
Well, Horse, my grandfather told me once when I was preteen, probably, learn anything you can from anybody you can. That's one thing that nobody can take away from you.
And Sam's
Just one
another
part.
workhorse.
I don't want to go to the woods with Sam or fishing, man. That dude wears me out. I'm sorry. Can you sit still long enough, Sam, to actually catch some fish, or you running up and down the shore like trolling?
I think Sam could be calm if he had about 20 fishing poles. And he'd just go between all 20 of them.
Yeah, there you go.
I bet he did a phenomenal work.
Oh, I'm just razzing you, Sam, man. I love your videos, brother.
I think we're going to shut her down if it's all right with you, Ed. I really appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with us. I know Ed's got to get around for his day tomorrow, and I'm going to try to catch up with a couple people before the evening's over and do my daily care checks, if you will. So everybody have a good week. Hope to see you in the next couple streams that we have throughout the week with Matt, Nate, possibly Jay if he's home, and then hopefully Robert Friday. I don't know. We'll just put that bug in his ear. Maybe he'll come back and do some more live streams with us. And then either David or Stacy on Friday night, Brandon on Saturday, and then Sunday will probably be either Ed or Junkyard Garage. And we'll just keep it rolling forward. Look at that. Lowlid comes in. How you doing, brother? Just as we're leaving. Great to see
Hey,
you. Hope
Lowlid.
everything's okay in Missouri. So,
All right. Night, everybody. Have a great one. We'll talk to you on the next one. Dude.